Well, we're going to consider the sit-down edition of, you know, the shit that happens in Overwatch. It's been fun. We're on episode 10. It's not a landmark. I mean, hell, I had 19 different fucking streams, and I know you're like, damn, he already dropping F-bombs now. Yeah, kind of, sort of. So like I said, we've had like 19 streams happen. 4 or 5 hours apiece. We've had some good times. We had some laughs along the way, but let's go and have a sit down and let's go and have, a little heart to heart. Let's go and talk about some stuff that's really been kind of grinding my gears as of late when it comes down to this game. I don't feel like everyone should have it because I mean I ran into it in what episode 4. It happens. But I'm just gonna have a sit down and I just want to kind of talk about some stuff that I've been seeing lately. See, if you all agree with me. Some of you may agree with me. Some of you may think it's targeted towards you. It's not. It really isn't. But it's just stuff that I may have mentioned in the past, but I don't feel like people honestly heard me, even though I know some of you all love hearing me talk about it. But I digress. One of the things that I've really been noticing, and it comes from both my Overwatch team as well as my friends, is the fact that there's a learning curve on this game, and everyone ignores it. You know, there is a mean learning curve here, and everyone and their mother ignores it. You know, I have always thought it was interesting, but I've never really given it too much thought. You know, like in a sense, like it to me, I feel as though when you play this game and you put so many hours into this game, there should be a level of understanding. I feel like at some point you would honestly get it. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What up, boy? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, as I was about to, let me finish my thought. I invited you because I wanted your input as well. Ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, this is Element as well. Right now I'm just doing it. I'm not really gonna play this video. Is probably I'm going to play, but this video more or less is just geared towards some of the things I've been noticing in Overwatch lately. Um, and one of those things, like I was just about to say, is just I feel like after you play this game for a while, you come to a certain understanding of the game mechanics. You should have developed a certain game sense and stuff like that. But you have people who don't have it, who think that they're the best thing since sliced fucking bread. I mean, Element, do you agree or do you disagree with me?
I agree.
Okay. And the reason why I say that is because when you sit there and you really look back on how many games me and you've played, how many comp games have we been in and these motherfuckers telling us what to do and we're like, no, do the opposite, and we lose because they thought that they knew it all. You know,
Quite a few.
yeah, and I'm not necessarily, like I said, no one's getting targeted, no one's, it's just something that me and my boss were talking about tonight, and it's funny because my boss hasn't played Overwatch since fucking the Olympic patch, the Summer Games patch, and a little bit maybe after that going into the Sombra's release. But he really didn't fuck with the game. But he gets on there and he sees he has good game sense. He picks up where he left off at. And we were talking about that today, and he has an opinion about certain characters, but he doesn't act like he fucking knows it all. I do feel as though you can watch 45, 50 hours of on a play on your Overwatch. You can watch Frito in them, name dropping people, of course. You can watch Frito in them, but hell, I watch them too, and some of the stuff that they do, they do. I can't emulate that shit. That's almost like if fucking Element here fucking decided he wanted to play Mercy and he watched all my streams. Either he's gonna get better or he's not. Not because he watched my streams, it's because he's gonna put the time in to get better. And
Yeah.
that's something that I feel as though people seem to, this is still a game. Almost like with Dead or Alive. I wish a motherfucker would. And I put that hard ER on the end of that. I wish a motherfucker would. I will give you the pause and think nothing of it. But you do come into these things where everybody believes that they're Overwatch Pro, where if you play one character, you believe that you know more about this one character than anybody else, and then have the audacity to want to get mad when people tell you that you're wrong. I've been watching a lot of EVA or EVB, if you want to call him. I've been watching a lot of EVTM, and he's one of the top Mercy players in the world. I watch his stream religiously now. I wake up in the morning, I watch his stream until about 2 o'clock, and he'll get off. And some of the stuff that I've learned about him as he played was he's very cautious, but then he also dies. He'll tell you quick. He doesn't sit there and have a full-blown conversation in the match. He'll call out, Roadhog has hook. Roadhog hook miss. Hook's on cooldown. Zarya bubbled already. Zarya no bubble. Winston already used jump. Protect the Reinhardt. Protect the Mercy. Protect our soldier. Call outs, not, yo, fuck you, you suck as soldier, you need to switch. That's all for fucking inside the room. Game sense, game mechanics. You don't, you hear people say, well, we can use Orion, or we can use this, or we can use that, or we can use the other, but I don't see anybody really jumping at the opportunity. And that's some shit that's really been bothering me as of late. No disrespect to anybody who may be out here doing their grind, who may be out here trying to get the understanding and be trying to learn this shit, but don't act like you're better than the next person you're playing with. Now, because I do have 4 stars and I'm almost level 422, I do have a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more wisdom than maybe Element does. So I can tell Element, hey, Element, if you're going to play fucking soldier, go for the high ground. Don't fucking sit on point with the rest of the fuckers and then you die with ult. And I'm playing on and we could have nano boosted to fucking save the game.
Buff McCree's kit.
That's also true too. He says buff McCree's kit. Winston needs a buff too, but moving on from there. There are little things like that can ruin the game. If I'm in Mercy and I fucking res wrong, as my boy Will told us when we were playing a random game. There are certain things from quick play and comp that you have to blend between the two. Certain things from comp you need to blend over in quick play and vice versa. And I feel like people don't do that. I don't feel like people do that. I feel like people go in there thinking that, well, quick play don't matter. No, quick play does matter, especially if you're trying to learn how to play somebody. If your team's shit and you're playing with shit people with the character that you want to fucking learn how to play, how the fuck are you gonna get better? We're fucking around with shit people. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. The other day. And, I'm going to tell myself, the other day I solo comped. Did I get in trouble by a certain person? Yeah. Because they got mad because of the fact that I went in there and I solo comped. But when I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm bored, and it's easier for me just to go in there and just fuck around, that's what I'm going to do. I apologize back and forth, but, hey, it's whatever it's going to be at this point. I mean, I don't know what else to do. But I went in there and I won 1 and lost 5. It fucking happens. No way around it. It fucking happens. I'm back. I was back in the 20-somethings, and then this morning I got up, did 1 good comp match, 1 great comp match, met amazing people. Didn't add none of them. Got the W, and I'm not playing comp tonight. You have to be able to know your strengths and your weaknesses, and know how many games you can dedicate to comp. And that's something that people want to go in there. And my personal preferences, if you all ask me, well, Karu, what's your personal preference when you go in comp? 3 stack all day long, or 2 stack with Element, 2 stack with my boy Sinister Surge, 2 stack with my boy Pulse. I don't like having 5-6 people in there, because then where egos start flaring. I don't like going in there 5-6 people, because then we're going to talk over each other. We're going to get tilted quicker, because you're going to expect better from the people that you're playing with. There are people on my team that will never play with some of the people on my playlist. Not because they don't like the way that they talk to them, not because of the fact that they think that they know it all in a bag of chips, because of the fact that their skills don't match up to nothing that's coming out their fucking mouths. If Element were to play with my boy Wind and started acting like he was a Genji pro when Wind is fucking Diamond, and Element's trying to get back up to Diamond, and Wind has more hours on Genji than Element does, do you really think that Wind's going to listen to anything that my boy has to say? No. And no disrespect to Element, because Element plays an amazing Genji. It's just Wind has more hours than him, and he plays a better Genji. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hey, Sinister Search, I'm doing one of my little YouTube rant videos.
I'm drawing what I think you look like.
So he's drawing. Like I said, I'm doing one of my YouTube rant videos. So I'm a play, but I just invited you because you have some wisdom too. But my point was, why the fuck are we listening to people who are who don't have a game sense, who don't have the fucking knowledge to say so, and not the hours put in that work? I'm not gonna say this is a job, but why the fuck are we even fucking listening to people like that? For instance,
put in that work.
Put in their work. Like, for instance, if I went to Mercy Staff. Mercy Staff has 87 hours of Mercy. I have 76. So I went to a person who has more hours with the Mercy than me and asked, hey, how did you do that? Even if it's 10 more hours than me, how did you do that? Oh, well, positioning.
A lot of time.
Dude, Overwatch time is fucking forever. I can play this game 10 hours straight like tonight. I can play it all night long. I may get 2 hours with a character. I don't know how the fuck Overwatch does it, but I can only get 2 hours with a character. But I played 10 hours with the game. That's why I said if you and win,
fucking racism.
Fucking racism. But if you and Win ever got in, because I know
are you
when
gonna just do quick plays?
I did my one comp for the day and I won it. So I think I don't know exactly what I might do. I might probably fill a comp.
What? Did you? When we got off, you were 20. You were 28.85.
No. When I got off, I was in the 2700s. Dude. Last night we dropped. I was at 28 something when we first started playing. I dropped into the 2700s.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, bro. I'm not back in the 3000s anymore. I'm back in the 28s. Yeah, so like I said,
So
I'm putting that work back in. I'm putting that work back in.
What does your hair look like, man?
None of your business, bitch.
I'm drawing you, dude.
No, don't draw me. No, dude, I wish. I wish.
Awesome.
I wish. Well, like I said, moving on from there though.
He's got cornrows.
But like I said, moving on from there. But like I said, no. I mean, that's one of those things that have been really been getting on my goddamn nerves lately. Is the fact that like I hear it and I see it, and if you don't have the hours and I mean, always ask. Like, don't be afraid to ask. Like, viewers, don't be afraid to ask for help. And honestly, within you asking for help, ask somebody who honestly has the hours put into this game. Like our boy Post, you can ask him, but he's Grandmaster too, so he doesn't technically count with the hours put in, but the boy can play the game. You know, if you want to learn how to play Torbs, go to Sinister Surgeon. He'll tell you good positioning. He'll tell you where to go, what not to do, what to do. Like, if you want to go Genji, go to my boy Wind or go to my boy Element. Even though I would prefer Wind over Element, no disrespect. It's just because Wind has more hours than Element. If you want to go to Soldier 70, yeah, if it comes down...
Is your lady friend watching the stream right now?
I don't have a clue. And that's not the reason why I'm doing it. Like I said, no, I'm doing this because me and my boss